And we are trying to go live from the basement. It's been a while since we've tried a live stream from the basement here at Geek Cave Alpha. I don't know if we have a Geek Cave headquarters anymore. We're just kind of spread out. Two of us are in Iowa. One of us is in Missouri, but you get the idea. So, hey, I'm Darren. I'm the gaming guy on the podcast. We have new episodes every week, and I would be remiss if I didn't start off by telling you we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We're trying to help out sick kids through the Extra Life fundraiser. You can find details on it at geekcavepodcast.com. If you're watching this video replay on YouTube, you will find a link there in the video description. And today, my friends, we are streaming a little bit of gameplay from the NES Robocop game. A couple reasons I chose this one. One is on the podcast, we have a segment called The Pile of Shame, where I am playing games from the past that I either never finished or never got around to or whatever. In this case, this year has been a retrospective of the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, and whether or not the games on that system are good. If you take out Mario and Zelda and Metroid and Kirby. And so far, I mean, yeah, we've still got some pretty good games on the NES. And we've also had some really bad ones. And if you look at our YouTube channel, you can find a whole bunch of stinkers there. And today is a game that, as a kid, I loved. As an adult, I'm not so sure about. Robocop on the NES. This game I have quite the history with, in that I don't think I've ever gotten past the second level, but as a kid, I loved renting it from the video rental place. That's right, we used to be able to rent our games physically. We can still do that with GameFly. They're one of the sponsors of the podcast. Big thank you to them. But I would rent this, and I would play it for a couple hours, and then I'd realize, maybe this game isn't for me. And I'd return it, and then a few months later, I would rent it again, and, you know, the cycle would continue. So let's go ahead and fire up Robocop on the NES and see if it holds up or not. I feel that it's not going to hold up, but there's only one way to find out, right? And that is by playing it. So yeah, high score. The future of law enforcement. Good old Robert Cop, who, this is the guy who got killed in the line of duty and still had to come to work. And if that doesn't just speak to the millennial experience, I don't know what does. So let me just adjust some volume on my end, and let's get started. Oh, good. We're in arrest mode, so that's a start. 2nd Street and Nash Avenue, crime in Proto. All right, so right off the bat, I can tell you that, like, the music is still great. I'm just enjoying the music for a bit, if you don't mind. All right, let's get to it. I did realize there is a time limit. So you start off, you got your punch. Both buttons do punch, because I haven't unlocked the gun yet, so just punch these idiots running up at me. Punch the motorcycle. Punch everyone. There's windows, which means there's some idiot gonna... Yep. Punch... Oh, the dog got away. You can block, but, like, I'm not sure how useful the block is. Moonwalk up the steps. Alright. Uh-oh. Come on. Well, that's a good indicator. Robocop can't go down the stairs easily. Alright, got my gun. You can't jump kick me. Shoot your dog. Shoot your dog again. Shoot your dog one more time. I feel really bad because they really start throwing the dogs at you once you get the gun. I'm not sure what the battery does. Man, it is really hard to, like, not get hit by everything in this game. And when I want him to shoot, he shoots every direction but the direction I'm shooting in. So this guy, you gotta punch. He'll block your bullets. Just keep punching and hope that you get him. That's it. I'm just mashing the B button. There we go. I did it. Oh boy. All right. City Hall. All right. So no health refill in between levels. When I first saw Robocop, I was definitely way too young to see it. And let's just say that my grandpa was of the opinion that, like, it's a movie. It won't bother the boy. You notice the enemies respawn if you even so much as take a second to walk backwards. This game done by Data East, the same people behind Bad Dudes. Now you couldn't see it, but like I was pressing just straight down and he was shooting at feet. Not sure why that is. Alright, so here the objective is to like figure out where the mayor is being held hostage and, you know, beat up whoever's keeping him hostage. Got a new weapon. I don't remember how to change weapons. Okay, so you pause. Of course, you gotta wait until like an appropriate time to draw your weapon. This is the room I just came from. Great. Which means all those guys are gonna respawn and they're gonna try to jump kick me. Come on. This is another one of those NES hard games, you know, where it's hard for the sake of being hard. They don't give you a lot of time for these levels either. Okay. Stop that. Okay, so the battery gives you more time. Got it. As you know, Robocop runs on 9-volt batteries, apparently. It's in the games, gotta be true. Not feeling good about Robo's chances here, guys. I'm down to just like 3 health pips. Got these stupid Davy Crockett guys running at me. Now in the movie, Robocop just punches a hole through a wall and resolves the hostage situation. Not here. Oh no. No, he takes his sweet time. And I'm down. Oh yeah, that's right. You get 1 life. You get 1 life. We haven't reached the length needed for this video, so we're going to keep going. Just another reminder, one of the reasons that we put ourselves through this is Extra Life. Coming up, Extra Life 2023, it's going to be the last Friday and Saturday of October this year for us. And we are going to be collecting donations for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We're playing for the Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa, to be specific, as well as Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital in St. Louis. And 100% of your donations will go towards those 2 hospitals. In addition, you could win a bunch of prizes. We've got the full list at geekcavepodcast.com on our Extra Life link. But the prizes include a physical copy of Metroid Prime Remastered, which is much better than Robocop. We also have, some comics to give away, an autographed copy of Jurassic League #1. That was where the Justice League was dinosaurs. I don't need to tell you why that's amazing. We also have, download codes for some DC and Marvel films, animated films mostly. You can get yourself a free t-shirt. You can get yourself a controller skin. A lot of good stuff. So be sure to check it out. You can click on the Extra Life link at geekcavepodcast.com and find out all you need to there. All right, so I'm in much better shape this time getting to the boss. So I'm just going to, I wish my controller had, a turbo function, but I'm trying to do this legit, or as legit as I can with a Raspberry Pi. I am a big fan of video game preservation, and most, I'm not going to be, facetious and say all, but most of my ROMs are, in fact, from physical backups from a cart ripper. Beep, 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 beep. There's the Robocop mouth again, the Robo mouth, if you will. Let's see if we can save the mayor this time. I don't know why Robocop is one of my favorite action films. I think it's a great parody of, the violent stuff from The Punisher and Frank Miller stuff, and, I believe that it was intended as a parody, but then Frank Miller went and wrote the second Robocop, so what do I know? I do like the way the enemies fall whenever you hit them. That's satisfying. Alright, so we know there's nothing in that big room other than, a new gun, which I won't get to use, probably. And see, that was the thing about the NES, is you basically just had to, replay levels a bunch of times to get good at the game. It wasn't one of those things where, you're able to get all the way to the boss without ever dying or anything like that. No, you had to earn it. I thought about playing Robocop 2 as well for this month's retro game feature, but I can't. I can't do it. I didn't like Robocop 2 the game at all. Why won't they let me use the gun on these guys, It's a waste of time. All that for a pea bag. Come on. Oh, another pea bag. Yay. Kids, if you've never seen Robocop, in the original movie, he eats baby food. That's all he can process is baby food. Enjoy that. Yeah. Fall over. Wow. Okay. I like that one guy that watches Robocop just beat up this monster of a man, and then at the last second he's like, I can take him. Whew. Alright, so we gotta wait until this guy lets go of the mayor. Or until I kill the mayor, Duck. I think in a prior playthrough, I just shot the mayor. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Robocop is never discouraged. Let's challenge it in. Well, Robocop may not be, but I sure am, because this game is hard, and I am not looking forward to playing more of it. But I will. I'll give it a full review on the October edition of Geek Cave Podcast, Robocop on the NES. It could be better. It could be better. Looking at our stats, it looks like we've been pretty steady on this stream, which is good. It will get posted to our YouTube channel. And yeah, I know 15 minutes isn't very long, but there's not a whole lot to say about Robocop. There are later levels where you end up fighting Ed 209. It's just as bullsy? It's just as BS as the two levels that I showed you. And I'm not looking forward to reviewing it, but we will give it a full review, and I'll play as much of it as I can. I am looking forward to Starfield coming to PC and Xbox, and I am planning on doing some streaming of that in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend, and I hope that you check out the Geek Cave podcast, because we're going to have new episodes up the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday immediately after Labor Day, as we're kind of taking the 5th week of August off to record and get ready. And again, our Big Extra Life event is coming up towards the end of October. The last Friday and Saturday of October, we will be doing a live stream of the podcast, and we'll be having a lot of fun. So I really hope to see you turn out for that, and would love it if you could donate to our Extra Life effort, because 100% of donations are helping Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And that's a really cool. But you can get a reward for it, too. If you donate, you can win a prize. You never know what you might win. A donation of any amount would get you a prize. And we would sure love to have your support. And if you can't donate, by all means, just spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones, and tell them you should donate to Extra Life. You don't even have to give it to us, but we would love it, because then we could give you a prize in return. So geekcavepodcast.com, just click on the Extra Life link, or if you go to extra-life.org, search for Geek Cave Podcast, and you'll find us. And until then, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope that you guys stick around and keep visiting our YouTube channel, because we're going to try to do more with it as we get closer to Extra Life, as we do every year. So until then, I'm Darren. Be sure to find us on your favorite podcast services. Remember, everyone is a geek for something, and I'll see you.